Hello, my dear friends. It's me, Beata, from Horoscopes and Readings.com, and this is going to be another Q&A video. So I'm going to answer your burning questions randomly. Okay, so definitely feel free to subscribe because you can then leave your comment in one of my videos and I can actually pick your question and answer it for you for free. Okay, so this is what we are going to do today. Actually, I would like to thank you guys because, it's been a while since I've been here on YouTube and, making these videos and actually making horoscopes for my clients. So thank you so much for your ongoing support. And if you would like to, you can definitely book a reading with me. Everything is listed in the description also below this video, so feel free to check it out. So I will actually pin the question somewhere here on screen so you can see it, and let's get started. So I'm going to definitely pick questions randomly, as I said, but firstly I would like to just very briefly have a flashback to my recent video, Venus in Gemini in a birth chart. Well, some of you actually said that you are bored easily. Yeah, this is how it is. Um, okay. Well, I have one French comment. I am actually not able to answer it. Sorry for that. Just, uh, in English, please. Okay, shout out to everyone who has Pluto or square Venus in your birth chart, because I just found out that my viewer wrote me that she and her husband have Pluto square Venus and Venus square Pluto, so meaning double whammy, it's going both ways. Let's say a lot of transformation, been married for 21 years, but we have other good aspects. Okay, this is very, very common question. If, one good aspect can be overcome just by any, other and difficult aspects, like this one. I have a question, if possible. Would Moon in 8 and 12 and Saturn trine Venus, both Synastry and Composite, help with hard Neptune aspect as this? Thank you. So, you know what? This is really common question, because when we look into Synastry grid, we of course want to see better picture, right? This is what we as humans do, that we prefer to color our picture, in a more positive way. uh, Definitely difficult Neptune contacts will not diminish just because you have some good stuff going on, let's say with Saturn. When we have difficult Neptune contacts in Synastry, but also when we have like our viewer mentioned, Saturn trine Venus, when we have like these both very opposite things going on, what will you experience in your relationship is really um two very different stories and two very different energies happening at the same time. Okay, so this is what you have to understand, that it's going to be happening anyway and at the same time. Okay, so this is very interesting. It's like at the same time, you will feel secure within the relationship. This is Saturn trine Venus speaking, but also having difficult Neptune contact, uh, it will feel like, there's something going on as well. You don't know if you can fully trust this person, or sometimes, even after quite some time, you will find out some, very interesting things about your person you didn't know before, because this is how difficult Neptune contacts work. Okay, what is the range of your experience will be set by the orb. So the orb decide the relationship. Okay, so it's always important to look for the orb, but in astrology it really doesn't work that way, that if you have good contacts, then difficult contacts will just be gone. Okay, so this is what you should know. Okay, let's move on to another questions. Uh, Here are some cool comments, guys. I actually like to read them all, but now I'm looking for questions. We have a question about Saturn and Venus. How does this work when you have a Venus-Saturn conjunction and a Saturn square Venus in Synastry? Yeah, this is always binding. Okay, so remember this: if you have pretty much any aspect between Saturn and Venus, this creates bond immediately, for better or for worse. And this is the difference between good and bad aspects. Some astrologers are quite harsh when it comes to conjunction between Saturn and Venus. I myself read or saw some videos with very nasty interpretations, but I would not judge conjunction very as very bad aspect. So let's start with conjunction. In my current relationship, I have this with my partner. I'm Venus, he's Saturn, and there is conjunction. I also had this conjunction in my previous relationship. I don't know why is that. Obviously, my Venus in Earth sign helps. So, but it depends on your preferences, because this conjunction will help you to feel secure in relationship for sure. But of course, your Saturnian partner will not be very romantic, or he might be, depends on other aspects, but still you can rely on this person long term. Okay, so and also this particular conjunction makes your relationship or your partner quite predictable, right? So this is definitely good side. And I am in this field of relationships, astrology, etc., quite a while, and let me tell you this: relationships nowadays suck, right? Because it looks like we are living in a world full of options, even though it's quite difficult for us to maintain just one relationship. So this is the problem. And solution for this problem, is really to have this conjunction between Saturn and Venus, because this is what makes two people stick together. Okay, so I like conjunction, but if you have in synastry this conjunction, but also this square, I would prefer to be Venus in Venus conjunct Saturn. Okay, this is going to feel much better. On the other hand, Venus square Saturn is an aspect that is difficult. It's always difficult, guys. I don't know about you, but from my practice, I can tell you that these two people, or especially Venus person, will feel abandoned, right? In this relationship, may feel like he or she is not lovable, like Venus is not lovable, with difficult Saturn contacts, and with Saturn standards, it may be just impossible for Venus to really get Saturn what he wants, to get them back, to give something back. Okay, so this is the problem here, especially with square, which is, in my opinion, the most difficult aspect. With this square, we can definitely feel like there is a lot of coldness in a relationship. So it's different, right? If you are Venus and your partner is Saturn and you are having conjunction, it's much better than having Venus square Saturn. Okay, so you simultaneously in your one relationship can experience, for instance, if you are Venus conjunct his Saturn, you will be much happier than your partner whose Venus is squaring your Saturn. Okay, definitely there might be some even other circumstances preventing for you guys to be together. Okay, so this is important to tell. Okay. Now I would like to pick another question. Let's take question about Pluto, okay? Well, someone is asking me, hi, Beata. Would you consider doing Pluto trine ascendant to get more nuance into the difference, as it is a more favorable aspect? Thank you so much. Well, sure. Pluto trine Venus definitely needs separate video, but just briefly, there is, of course, a distinction between having, Pluto conjunct ascendant in your birth chart and having Pluto trine ascendant, obviously. What I've noticed about easy contacts between Pluto and ascendant is that you, as a person, you as an ascendant person, you are able to channel this Plutonian energy easily. You can have impact on people quite easily, right? And people can respect you. Okay, people can respect you without probably knowing why they are respecting you, but they are not scared of you. With Pluto conjunct ascendant, people may be scared of you because it's like, it's like too much. Okay, so yeah, I saw, guys, I so love this easy Plutonian contacts in birth chart or in Synastry, because it's like you are able to flow with the deep energy, but still waters are running deep, but you are able to really work through it easily, even with crisis. Okay, so if you have any Pluto trine contact in your birth chart, like I do have Pluto trine Moon, I guess, yes. It's like I'm able to survive, you know, life crisis. And I will say it is also because this aspect, it's like I'm able to transform these emotional, in my opinion, moon are emotions, emotional difficulties into something great, you know. So in your case, if you have Pluto trine ascendant, you are able to easily, you know, transform your ascendant, can be your body, okay. So if you, let's say, if you know, start to work out, you are able to really transform and shape your body very, very well. But ascendant is also your outer presentation, how you present yourself, and you are able to make quite an impact in an easy way. So in a sense, I will say that this Pluto trine ascendant, it's like Pluto is somehow your talent, because with Plutonian energy, which is really Scorpionic energy, you are able to really pick up, you know, on things, what to tell, what to say to people, to really influence them. And this is your talent, right? And, you know, if you have Pluto trine, like I have my moon, so I'm talented probably to somehow, when it comes to emotions, emotional intelligence, you know, Pluto trine moon, and the list goes on and on. So definitely these Pluto trine, you know, Sun, Moon, Venus, Ascendant, etc., Mars, um, they are not, you know, too much at your face. You know, it's like when you meet someone and this person has like, you know, Pluto trine Venus, you don't know about that, right? Because there it's trine, it's not square, it's not conjunction, these are more visible, but it's trine. But especially with Pluto trine Venus, that woman is very beautiful. It's like naturally beautiful. There's something about her, you know, like, okay. Um, yeah, I know women with Pluto trine Venus, and they are just naturally sexy, you know, not vulgar, but still sexy, you know, this type of thing. So it's always a pleasure to have this type of aspect. Okay, guys, so these are my 3 top questions for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions and if you like this, you know, Q&A, just type it in the comments, and feel free to subscribe, because I prefer questions from my subscribers. Have a good day and bye bye.